Hey everybody, it's Jen from Scan and Cut Jam Sessions and Scan and Cut Canvas and Scal Help on Facebook. Okay, so I got all this cut out. What I used is some scrap vinyl that someone had used to pack a large item that I had bought, and it's really good vinyl, but they had printed something on it, so it's like an error print. But they had used a ton of it to ship this one large item that I got. So I had just unrolled it and kept it because I can use it to do stuff like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all prepped. I'm going to actually spray it with an additional adhesive because this being a Cohair rug, it's kind of got a lot of holes in it, so it doesn't want to stick real well. So that additional adhesive will help it stick. Okay, so I sprayed it. I use Aleene's tacky fast grab tacky spray stuff. So now I'm going to go about putting it down here. And you know what? I'm a kind of person, I really don't care if it's even. Because being a hunter myself, yes, I deer hunt, yes. I believe in eating things that come naturally from the land and not all the processed junk that you buy in the store. Okay, and when you do that, then you have uneven antlers and all that good stuff. Nothing is ever 100% symmetric. Okay, so we're just going to go and try our best to get it to stick down. As best we can. Now remember, because this is a Cohair rug, it is going to be not completely sealed, or probably even close to being completely sealed down at the edges. I know that, and I am 100% okay with that. Because when you walk on this, it's going to twist those fibers and give it a worn look anyhow. So that is a-okay with me. Alright, so let's just make sure that our vinyl though is stretched out so that it's not wrinkled or gathered up in a spot. And go through and press it down really well. It's such a rainy, yucky day here. Perfect for creating stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go through here and work on continuing to press this down. And I will be back when I'm ready to paint. Okay, I have my paint, and I use just regular acrylic. This one is Apple Barrel. Just get it at Walmart for like 97 cents. And I thin it. Just take a little bit of water and thin it. I'm trying to do this without making a huge, gigantic mess. You don't want it too thin, but you don't want it too thick either. And I can't say if I do a 1 to 2 or 2 to 2 or whatever. I just do it until I like the way it looks and feels. I don't ever do anything by the book, I guess. Excuse me. I do what works. People get caught up in numbers and who does what. I don't. I do what works for me. Okay, that looks about good. Alright. Get in there and just start squishing. You can push the vinyl down as you go. And I think what I'll do is when I pull this off, I may actually go through and line it and add some highlights to it for a little bit more definition. But I don't know. I have to see what it looks like when I take this off. I'm gonna need more paint. And I believe in using these makeup sponges. Oh, I love them. And they're so cheap. And you can reuse them if you want, or wash them out. Okay, but you see what I'm doing here. Okay. So I've got one side kind of done. I'm definitely going to go over it again to kind of darken that. And I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I will be back. Okay, so I've got it all painted. So, oops. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Let's give it a peel here. Good. Gotta keep this up though so I don't get paint all over the rest of the stuff. Alright, looks perfect. Now what's good about this is the spots that may not have gotten the same amount of paint, like over here it looks like it might be a slight bit lighter. That's okay, because you don't, well, like for myself, I personally don't want everything to look even. I want some slightly shaded parts, because that adds kind of depth and shading. Because if it all... Pooby, would you please get down? Come on. That adds, you know, depth. If it all looked the same, it wouldn't, to me it wouldn't look that good. But as you see, that vinyl mask made it look really good. Okay, so now I'm going to get the next part, the words, and get that all ready. Okay, I'll show you how I put my last one on. Normally I use my low-tack transfer tape, but I don't want to. This stuff is so thick. And it's pretty much easy to just kind of lay on my hand and pull off. And then when I get to a certain point, I just kind of lay it on here and then fuss around with it. Because this is nice. You don't have to be perfect with the placement. And this stuff I'm not putting that adhesive on. I figured I'll just hold it with my fingers because I have the window shut up here and oh my goodness, I'll get a little high if I'm not careful. I do have a fan running, but still. And I'll save those so I can put the pieces in where the holes are. Alright, so what I do is just kind of eyeball for length. Separate it. It's not stuck together. That looks pretty good. I'll bring it up just a tad. And then start placing it. And squishing. Now if it looks uneven, just pull it up and re-stick it. Okay, and then I use my tweezers to pull off the pieces. Stick them down. Just go through like this. And capture them all. Oops. There they go. Okay. So now I'm ready to start painting whatever color I think I might want to do. And I'm not quite sure. I might just go with a black or a dark brown. So I will come back when I have that paint all mixed up and ready to go. Okay, I've already started painting because I thought I was recording. Okay, oops, that one started to come off. It is actually best to spray the backs with glue because of these little things. If you don't, as you see, they don't want to stick. So it is best to spray the backs. So definitely do that. Do it in a well ventilated area, not in a closed in room like I'm in. So I've got all the words pretty much done. And I may or may not do some freehand painting, I don't know. So I got this rug on eBay because these things are actually extremely expensive, and I did not realize that until I went to buy one. Holy cow! And I didn't want to pay a lot for them, but I also got tired of going to Walmart and finding ugly ones for 20, 40, 60 bucks. Are you kidding me? Just to wipe mud and all your outside junk on? No. So I ended up finding this one. I think I got a really good deal. I only paid like $5 for this. So I was pretty happy. Alright. So that is all completely covered. You can't go over that E anymore because I didn't glue the back of this, which, like I said, make sure you do that, because if not, those little center pieces want to pop out. Just like that D came out, okay? Alright, I'm going to let this dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to pull it up, alright? Okay. So there it is, all completely done. And I'm pretty happy with it. I may add some little deer standing there. But all in all, I'm happy with it. So there we go. That's how you go about making one of these little Cohair rugs. I am going to add a sealer to it. Just because this is acrylic paint. So I will go ahead and spray in and actually work the sealer into the rug. I'll probably use polyacrylic, but I don't have any of that in here. So I may end up just using one of my lacquer sealers. Alright guys, if you have any questions, come find me over at Scan and Cut Canvas and SCAL Help on Facebook. Thanks!